T-Mobile has released their latest 5G hotspot. Come join us as we take our first look at it and tell you all about it. Hi, I'm Dan from the Mobile Internet Resource Center. So T-Mobile has launched this MiFi X Pro 5G from Inseego. It's their latest flagship-level 5G hotspot with the Qualcomm X62 cellular modem. This latest hotspot supports all of T-Mobile's LTE and 5G cellular bands, including band 71 and N71. It also has a very handy Ethernet port to give you hardwired LAN connections. Next to that is a USB-C connection for charging and USB tethering. The hotspot, however, does not feature any antenna ports, which is sometimes disappointing, but we're not seeing that as much on the latest 5G hotspots. First saw a version of this MiFi X Pro 5G released with Verizon a few months ago. The Verizon version was called the M3100 and includes the Qualcomm X65 chip. It does include millimeter wave support for Verizon's network. T-Mobile's version is called the M3000B with the Qualcomm X62 chip. It does not feature millimeter wave support and is optimized for T-Mobile's network. Per FCC filings, we are expecting a third version to be released called the M3000A. This will be an unlocked global version to be used on other carriers. While the X62 Qualcomm chip in here is not quite as advanced as the X65, we do consider this very future-proof, especially compared to the previous M2000 with the X55 chip. T-Mobile now has 3 5G hotspots in their lineup. The M2000 that came out quite a while back, the Quanta 5G, and now this latest MiFi Pro 5GX. We'll be doing an analysis of the 3 of them head-to-head to see if it's worth updating for you. This hotspot does feature a touchscreen display. On and off button is on the front of it. It does support Wi-Fi 6, which has become the standard in 2022. An interesting feature they added to this hotspot is battery preservation mode. If you leave the USB-C connected for 16 hours or longer, it will actually drop the state of charge to about 80% to keep you from overcharging your battery and causing premature battery failure. So that makes it really nice if you're going to be USB tethering. You can keep it hooked up without worrying about the battery overcharging. As mentioned earlier, there are no antenna ports on this. This one has an interesting feature called Inseego Connect that the Verizon version does not have. It seems to be more focused at the enterprise market, but it gives you some ability to control the hotspot over the cloud. The free version that most of our users would probably be interested in is pretty limited on what it can do, but it does exist. This new hotspot is available now on T-Mobile's website and select stores. The list price for this is $264, which is a great value for a flagship-level hotspot with the X62 chip and about $85 less than the Verizon version. It's not quite as cheap as the Quanta 5G model, but it has some great features like the Ethernet port that the Quanta 5G does not have. You can purchase this directly from T-Mobile on compatible plans like their postpaid and business plans. This is an evaluation unit from Inseego that we will be doing head-to-head testing against the previous M2000 and the Quanta 5G to let you know if you should consider upgrading to this latest model.
These videos are brought to you by our premium members, our mobile internet aficionados. They make it possible for us to track this news and bring these videos. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to our channel, or better yet, consider becoming a member yourself.